blocks away from my front door, but my feet can't take the pavement anymore. The left one snapped when I turned to leave, caught in the grate of my own make-believe. I'm carrying the shoes that cost a week's pay, like a trophy of the things I couldn't say. The asphalt is cold and the glass is sharp, and the wind is playing sad songs on a harp. I look like a wreck in the street like that, walking on barefoot with tangled hair. I'm walking home on broken heels, feeling everything a heartbroken woman feels. The blister on my soul is burning red, echoing the cruel words that you said. I tried to stand tall, I tried to look high, but gravity brought me down from the sky. Now I'm grounded and bleeding, and feeling the peals of the thunder rolling over my broken heels. You watched me stumble, but you didn't reach out. You just stood there in the shadow of your doubt. I wanted to be graceful, wanted to be chic, but the plastic was cheap and the ankle was weak. It's a metaphor, baby, for us in the end, trying to force a broken thing to bend. I'm leaving a trail of red on the stone, marking the path of walking alone. I should've worn sneakers, should've worn flats, should've known you were allergic to aristocrats. I'm walking home on broken heels. I'm walking home on broken heels, feeling everything a heartbroken woman feels. The blister on my soul is burning red, echoing the cruel words that you said. I tried to stand tall, I tried to look high, but gravity brought me down from the sky. Now I'm grounded and bleeding, and feeling the peals of the thunder rolling over my broken heels. Snap, crash, burn, burn. I'm not Cinderella, I'm not the queen, I'm just a girl in a messed up scene. I'm wanted and bleeding, and feeling the peals of the thunder rolling over my broken heels. I found a half-off bottle on the discount shelf. Said pairs well with dinner or drinking by yourself. It's sitting in my kitchen like a faithful friend who only ever shows up when I'm near the end. The glass is chipped, but I pour it watch the dark red drown another day. I said I wouldn't call you, but my hands still shake. Scrolling through your number like a car crash I can't fake. The neighbors got their windows glowing soft and warm. Mine are just reflections of a face that's torn. So it's cheap wine and sad songs again, letting strangers on the radio say what I can. Every broken chorus knows your name, every quiet verse is pouring blame. I'm curled up on the couch with the lights turned low, letting teardrops fall where the red stuff flows. If healing's supposed to come with time that I spend, why does cheap wine and sad songs feel like home again? There's a voicemail from my mother I still haven't heard, 'cause I know she'll say your name in every other word. My friends all sent a message in the group chat thread. I left them on unread and poured myself instead. The record on the player's got 1,000 scars from all the times I've dropped the needle on old hurts and old guitars. The singer on the vinyl sounds more tired each spin, like even he is sick of where I've been. I promised I'd get better when the year turned new, but I'm back in the same spot, just missing you. So it's cheap wine and sad songs again, letting strangers on the radio say what I can. Every broken chorus knows your name, every quiet verse is pouring blame. I'm curled up on the couch with the lights turned low, letting teardrops fall where the red stuff flows. If healing's supposed to come with time that I spend, why does cheap wine and sad songs feel like home again? Maybe I'm addicted to the ache, not you, to the ritual of hurt until the night bleeds through. I could turn it off, I could wash this glass, but forgiveness feels too big for a heart this cracked. So it's cheap wine and sad songs again, same lonely playlist, same old bitter blend. Every word hits harder than before, every line reminds me you're not at my door. I'm talking to the walls like they might care, while shadows of our memories sit in every chair. If moving on is somewhere past this dead end, I'm still stuck on cheap wine and sad songs. Cheap wine and sad songs, my only constant friends. Screen is the only light in the room, cutting through the silence and the midnight gloom. 3 little dots dancing on the glass, bringing up the ghosts of the recent past. You up is the spell that he casts on me, a modern incantation for the lonely and free. I know he's probably drunk, I know he's probably bored, I know I'm just an option that he can't afford. But my dopamine is spiking, my resistance is low, and I'm typing out a year before I even know. Texted at 2 a.m., waking up the dead, putting all the wrong ideas inside of my head. It's not a love letter, it's a booty call, a digital graffiti on my bedroom wall. He's looking for a body, not looking for a heart, but I'm playing along, tearing myself apart. It's a hollow connection, a pixelated sin. But when he texted at 2 a.m., I let him in. I tell myself I'm in control of the game, that I can handle the fire and I can handle the flame. But I'm staring at the ceiling, waiting for a reply, while the minutes and the dignity slowly go by. Is he with his friends? Is he with someone new? Or is he just lonely in his bedroom too? With two satellites crashing in the dead of the night, searching for a signal, searching for a light. But the morning is coming too late, leaving me with nothing but the things we didn't say. He texted at 2 a.m., waking up the dead, putting all the wrong ideas inside of my head. It's not a love letter, it's a booty call, a digital graffiti on my bedroom wall. He's looking for a body, not looking for a heart, but I'm playing along, tearing myself apart. It's a hollow connection, a pixelated sin. But when he texted at 2 a.m., I let him in. Do not disturb mode off, self-respect mode off, loneliness mode on, reply sent. You said forever with a straight face and smile, promised the stars, then you ghosted for a while. I bought every line like a fool with a card. You drained the account and you broke the heart. It was late night calls and you're my only one, till the next girl's number lit up your phone. You played the part, you rehearsed the lines, I was the mark in your grand design. Every I love you was a baited hook, every touch a con, every look a crook. Love is a scam, just a pretty little lie, sugar-coated poison that makes you high. You sell the dream, then you cash the check, leave me shattered, drowning in the wreck. It's a pyramid scheme for the desperate and blind, hearts for sale but no refunds you'll find. And I wasn't nice. You had the script, I had the trust to give. You whispered sweet nothings just to make me live. For the moments you'd show up then disappear, like a thief in the night, stealing souvenirs. Your friends all knew, but they played along. Laughed behind my back to your favorite song. I was the story you tell at the bar, the girl who believed you never go far. Every gift was a bribe, every word a store. You were cashing out before the curtain call. Love is a scam, just a pretty little lie. Sugar-coated poison that makes you high. You sell the dream, then you cash the check. Leave me shattered, drowning in the wreck. It's a pyramid scheme for the desperate and blind. Hearts for sale, but no refunds you'll find. I fell for the pitch, now I'm paying the price. Love is a scam, cold as ice. No fine print, no warning signs. Sign the dotted line with a glass of wine. I'm bankrupt on belief, chasing shadows of relief. Lesson learned in the aftermath. Love's a hustle, do the math. Love is a scam, yeah, I'm calling it out. No more believers, no room for doubt. You package the pain in a velvet box. Sold me heartbreak with a Hollywood gloss. It's a rigged game for the lonely and weak. Ponzi scheme promises I can't unspeak. I burned all the contracts, I'm walking away. Love is a scam, and I won't play. Stoke it. Hang up tone. Block number done. I practiced in the mirror for an hour today, exactly how to let the single teardrop stray right down the center of my cheek to make me look beautiful and weak. I know the angle that catches the light, I know the whimper that ends the fight. You think you're the villain, you think you're the boss, but I'm the one calculating every single loss. I'm not a victim, I'm a leading lady, and this scene is about to get a little bit shady. 'Cause I'm pretty when I cry, isn't that the truth? The tragic little figure in the flower of youth. I look like a painting, I sound like a song, convincing you that you were the one who was wrong. I fracture the light through a silent prism to trap you inside of my mechanism. You crumble like paper when the waterworks start, and I get exactly what I want from your heart. Yeah, I'm pretty when I cry, and I know it. You offer me tissues, you offer me apologies, but you don't understand the deep psychologies of a woman who knows how to weaponize pain to dance in the center of the hurricane. I'm sobbing in silk, I'm weeping in lace while I'm laughing inside at the look on your face. It's a performance art, it's a master class, watching your resolve shatter like glass. I'm not sad, baby, I'm just prepared to make you feel guilty and a little bit scared. 'Cause I'm pretty when I cry, isn't that the truth? The tragic little figure in the flower of youth. I look like a painting, I sound like a song, convincing you that you were the one who was wrong. I fracture the light through a silent prism to trap you inside of my mechanism. You crumble I spent an hour on the perfect wing, sharp enough to cut through anything. Contour the sadness right on my face, put every single hair in its proper place. I wore the dress you said you liked the best, put the diamond pendant on my chest. But then the phone lit up with a name I know, and the cracks in the foundation started to show. It only takes a second for the dam to break, for the truth to ruin everything I make. Now I've got mascara tears running down my neck, turning a masterpiece into a wreck. Black rivers flowing on a porcelain skin, showing the ugly state that I'm in. It stains the color and it stains the soul. I'm losing the grip on my self-control. I try to be pretty, I try to be strong, but the waterproof promise didn't last very long. Just mascara tears and a ruined night, dying in the harshness of the bathroom light. I look in the mirror and I see a ghost, the version of me that hates you the most. She's staring back with raccoon eyes, tired of the secrets and tired of the lies. I grab a tissue but it just smears the gray, turning the color of a stormy day. I should wash it off, I should scrub it clean, but I kinda like the violence of the scene. It's the first honest thing that I've worn in weeks, the chaotic art upon my cheeks. Now I've got mascara tears running down my neck, turning a masterpiece into a wreck. Black rivers flowing on a porcelain skin, showing the ugly state that I'm in. It stains the color and it stains the soul. I'm losing the grip on my self-control. I try to be pretty, I try to be strong, but the waterproof promise didn't last very long. Just mascara tears and a ruined night, dying in the harshness of the bathroom light. Paint it on, cry it off, the cycle never stops. I'm a canvas for the pain, I'm a beauty in the rain. Let it run and ruin, let it stay. You always called me when the plans fell through, when the rain showed up and the sky turned blue. I was the name you dialed at the end of the list, the backup hug that just in case you're not missed. You swore you loved the way I understood. understood how I never asked more than you said you could. But the way your eyes lit when you said her name told me I was only playing in a losing game. I laughed at all the signs, said it's in my head, but the silence after I love you was louder instead. I was your second choice, your safety net, the just in case that you wanted me, yeah. You held me close but not all the way, kept 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. Every day I gave you my whole heart, you gave me a noise. Now I'm done being anyone's second choice. I stayed up late just to hear your tone. You said you hate to sleep alone, but only when her name left you cold. Only when your story with her got old. You kissed my forehead, say I'm such a light, then scroll through her pictures in the middle of the night. You never lied, you just never chose. You just left the door cracked halfway closed. I kept rewriting all your half-truth lines, turning crumbs into feasts in my hungry mind. I was your second choice, your safety net, the just in case that you wanted me, yeah. You held me close but not all the way, kept 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. Every day I gave you my whole heart, you gave me a noise. Now I'm done being anyone's second choice. Maybe if I was softer, maybe if I glowed, maybe if I fit the picture in your head you never showed. But I am not a runner-up, prize on a shelf. I'm not a standing version of somebody else. You don't get to keep me just in case you break. I'm not the heart you practice on before you're awake. I'm not your second choice, your safety net. I'm not the name you dial when you feel regret. You held me close but not all the way. Now I'm the one who's walking out today. I gave you my whole heart, now I'm taking my voice. I'd rather be alone than your second choice. Spoken soft, but firmer than before. Next time I'm loved, I'll be the only one. The stains on my pillow from nights I can't name, the salt on my cheeks from your favorite games. Your fingerprints linger like ghosts on my skin. Every lie you told me still burning within. I scrub at the mirror, but your shadow stays reflected in the steam of my yesterdays. The make of the memories, the promises kept, all swirl down the drain in a circle unmet. Hot water rising, steam clouds my sight, washing away what I held too tight. I'm gonna wash it all off, let it go down the drain. Every tear, every scar, every drop of your rain. Scrub till it's gone, till there's nothing left here. No trace of the love that brought so much fear. The silence turn to rivers, the pain turns to foam. I'm rinsing you out, I'm finally home. Watch it all swirl, watch it disappear. I'm washing it all off, year after year. The perfume you left on the sheets that I burned, the echoes of laughter that twisted and turned, your voice in my head like a song I can't shake. Promises broken, I'm ready to break. The water is scalding, it hurts but it heals, peeling the layers of how it all feels. No more pretending, no more holding on. This ritual cleansing till the old me is gone. So open my eyes, truth cuts like a knife, but clarity's coming with this watery light. Disappear, I'm washing it all off, crystal clear. Down the drain, down the drain, all the drains, all your chains. No more wait, no more blame. Clean slate, clean slate. Pretty dollhouse music box tinkles, then shatters with a scent stab. Heavy bass drops in, spoken, sharp and venomous. Kiss me here, touch me there, dream on. You want me pose on your shelf, perfect and still, dressed in your fantasies, bending to your will. A doll with a smile that never says no, winding me up just to watch the show. You pull the strings, expect me to dance, paint me flawless, ignore every glance at the cracks in the plastic, the fire in my eyes. I'm not your plaything, not your prize. I'm done with the script, done with the role. Time to shatter them all. I'm not your Barbie, not your dreaming pink, not the fantasy you pull out when you blink. You can't pose me pretty, can't make me obey. I'm breaking the heels, walking my own way. No more life in plastic, no more perfect lie. I'm real, I'm raw, watch your empire die. Kiss goodbye to your doll, I'm not yours to break, not your Barbie girl. For heaven's sake. You like me quiet, like me compliant. I'm candy smiling through the tyrant, but under the varnish the rage starts to boil. I'm not a toy for your pedestal coil. You thought you owned me, thought I'd stay small, but I'm bursting the seams, answering the call of the woman inside who's been screaming too long. This dollhouse is burning. No more bending, no more breaking apart. I'm rewriting the ending from the start. I'm not your Barbie, not your dreaming pink, not the fantasies you pull out when you blink. You can't pose me pretty, can't make me obey. I'm breaking the heels, scene. No permission granted, no touch allowed. I'm not your fantasy, screaming out loud. I'm not your Barbie, I'll never conform. Not your plastic princess, not your uniform. You can't control me, can't script my grace. I'm tearing the costume, claiming my space. No more life in plastic, no more chains that bind. I'm fierce, I'm free, leaving you behind. Wave goodbye to your doll, watch her walk away. Not your Barbie, not today. Spoken, triumphant, game over. The witching hour has come and gone. We're stranded here, waiting for the dawn. The filter on my brain is finally broke. Everything I say is going up in smoke. We're analyzing everything we've ever done, from the setting of the moon to the rising sun. My guard is down, my eyes are wide. There's nowhere left for the lies to hide. You asked me a question I've dodged for years, and now the answer is bringing me to tears. It's the 3 a.m. truth spilling on the floor. I can't hold the water back anymore. It's the things we think but never speak. When the spirit is willing but the flesh is weak. It's messy, it's ugly, it's beautiful too. A delirious version of me and you. We'll blame it on the tiredness when we wake, but these are the promises we'll never break. The 3 a.m. truths. You tell me you're scared of getting old. I tell you I'm scared of being cold. We talk about the friends that drifted away, and the words that we wished we could unsay. The darkness gives us permission to bleed, to verbally plan every single seed of doubt and of hope and of crazy desire, adding more fuel to the sleep-deprived fire. I've never felt closer to anyone else than right now, saving you from yourself. It's the 3 a.m. truth spilling on the floor. I can't hold the water back anymore. It's the things we think but never speak. When the spirit is willing but the flesh is weak. It's messy, it's ugly, it's beautiful too. A delirious version of me and you. We'll blame it on the tiredness when we wake, but these are the promises we'll never break. The 3 a.m. truth. Don't remember this in the morning light. Let it stay buried in the dead of the night. Or maybe we should keep it. Maybe this is who we really are, without the mask, without the scar. It's the 3 a.m. truth spilling on the floor. I can't hold the water back anymore. It's the things we think but never speak. When the spirit is willing but the flesh room is quiet, but the rhythm is loud, vibrating through the silence of the cloud. I'm lying flat on my back, looking up, drinking the darkness from a paper cup. There's a drum machine inside of my chest, refusing to let the body rest. It travels down through the spine and the bone, into the foam and the springs and the zone. It's a Morse code signal sent underground, a physical, heavy and primitive sound. It's just a heartbeat on the mattress, a rhythm for the actor and the actress, thumping like a speaker in the floor, echoing behind the closed door. Boom, boom, shake the frame. Boom, boom, call your name. It's the only music that matters. My heartbeat on the mattress. You put your head on the pillow next to mine, and suddenly the rhythm starts to align. Polyrhythmic chaos turning in a sync, faster than a breath, faster than a blink. We're conducting a symphony of blood in a vein, driving us crazy and driving us sane. The whole bed is shaking with the force of the life, cutting through the stillness like a sonic knife. Forget the radio, forget the stream, we're making our own biological dream. It's just a heartbeat on the mattress, a rhythm for the actor and the actress, thumping like a speaker in the floor, echoing behind the closed door. Boom, boom, shake the frame. Boom, boom, call your name. It's the only music that matters. My heartbeat on the mattress. It gets faster, it gets louder. Adrenaline, medicine, let it take over. It's just a heartbeat on the mattress, a rhythm for the actors and the actress, thumping like a speaker in the floor, echoing behind the closed door. Boom, boom, shake the frame. Boom, boom, call your name. It's the only music that matters. My heartbeat on the mattress. Boom, boom.
Taking off the costume of the person I pretend to be, hanging up the expectations that the world has sent to me. The armor was so heavy, it was weighing down my spine, carrying a history that wasn't even mine. I unbuttoned the pride, unzipped the fear, I let the fabric of my ego disappear. Standing in the center of the room without a shield, waiting for the hidden parts of me to be revealed. It's terrifying shape, and it's cold, but this is what it takes to have a naked soul. I'm standing here with a naked soul. Finally losing all my control. No layers left to cover up the scars. Nothing between me and the distant stars. You can see the cracks, you can see the light, you can see the struggle and the endless fight. I'm offering the only thing that I can hold, my honest, broken, beautiful
This is me. There's a white line on my knee from the summer of '09. A bicycle crash that I thought was the end of the line. There's a jagged mark on my heart from a name I won't say. A lesson leaving that I learned the hard way. I've spent a lifetime covering up the cracks, painting over the fissures and hiding the tracks. But in this half-light, with your hand in mine, I'm tracing the map of a difficult design. You asked me the story of the bruise on my soul. I'm finally ready to lose all control. These are the scars we share in the quiet, the evidence of every internal riot. You show me yours and I'll show you mine. Intersecting lines in a tangled design. It's not about being perfect or new. It's about the damage that we both made it through. The history written on skin and on bone, proving that we never have to be alone with the scars we share. You pull up your sleeve and you show me the burn. A memory of a bridge that you had to burn. The silence is heavy, but it isn't unkind. It's the sound of two broken things getting aligned. We're a collection of accidents, errors and falls, writing our graffiti on the bedroom walls. But the beauty is found in the healing part, the way that the tissue protects the heart. I kiss the white line on your shoulder blade, accepting the price that we both have paid. These are the scars we share in the quiet, the evidence of every internal riot. You show me yours and I'll show you mine. Intersecting lines in a tangled design. It's not about being perfect or new. It's about the damage that we both made it through. The history written on skin and on bone, proving that we never have to be alone with the scars we share. Touch it gently. Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Not anymore. Not anymore. Not with you. Not with you. The pain is a ghost that is leaving the room, making space for the flowers to finally bloom. These are the scars we share in the quiet, the evidence of every internal rise. You show me yours and I'll show you mine. Intersecting lines in a tangled design. It's not about being perfect or new. It's about the damage that we both made it through. The history written on